Alright, when you talk, just look at me, not the camera. Is your recorder on?
Yeah.
My phone doesn't have enough space. Okay.
I look at you.
Yes, just keep looking at me. Okay. So can you tell me really quickly what the Creole communal government is?
Well, based on customs and tradition, the communal government is the way how a community is organized without political influence, but mostly based on what is important to solve inside a community. It goes way back. Before the annexation, the people on the Atlantic coast used to organize according to their interests of solving problems, education and health and living condition and jobs. So the communal government is a structure that comes from the grassroots. It is the participation of the people by their own will to identify solution to common problems. So the law 445, which is the demarcation law, put into perspective a communal government. It is called also communal authority. That is elected within the community, the people who they trust that will represent them within all structures. Every community organized according to their own interests, and they can identify bylaws that would enable them the different procedures of how to do things. Okay. This means, with a whole identification of a structure and a body, a directive board, and also, you elect your communal judge, you can elect your elder council, and the commissions that we work in. So it is based on customs and tradition, and also on the rights that people have to organize by their own self.
Okay, so let's back up for a second away from Law 445 and just let's just quickly say in a really, as short as you can,
right.
Who exactly the Creole communal government represents, and what are some of the things that you work towards?
Okay, the communal government represents the black Creole people. Especially, wherever there is a black community, they have the different form of organizing. So it's not only Blueface is organizing a Creole community, our government, it also, the indigenous is well organized and the same. So we are organized mostly to identify rights, the recognition and the respect of our ancestral rights based on the land, and also on rescuing those forms and traditions that have kept us together, mostly in the morality, in the ethic and self-esteem. So it is also a system of survival without influence of any other political parties or economical influence that would come and partly distortion the life and style of the people. So it is traditional, it is custom, it is a way of living.
Okay. How many people make up the Creole communal government?
Well, actually, it's 13 according to the bylaws, especially for Bluefields. Other Creole communal government have different amount of people. They have their own bylaws. And it is represented also by an assembly. And each neighborhood, each community have a representative to the assembly, and they elect 13 people. These 13 people then get together and form the directive board, in the sense that the assembly doesn't elect a coordinator or the secretary. They elect the people, and once they are together, that directive board, they define the structure, who is coordinator, which is a way that, among themselves, the ones then that are elected can identify who can assume the best role. It is like a process of working together and not imposing, but yes, and giving yourself to the community, serving the community.
Okay.